Scanella Hutton, Junior Sample, Gordy Tapp, Lisa Todd, Don Herron, Winnie Burrow, Spring Bean, Barbie Benton, Annie Razzle, The Haters, Whiskey Roll, Mary Ann Gordon, Riddle Phelps, Dance to Edition, Beauregard, Kathy Baker.
Let your hair down and put your feet up.
There's jokes and music to fill your cup.
Old Beauregard just said bow wow.
Cause we're having a hee haw. Right now.
Hey, if you're gonna lead a horse to drink, then make sure you get there at happy hour.
That boy always does a mighty fine job.
Yes, girls, marriage can be very tricky. Why, lots of girls marry a man for life and then find out he doesn't have any.
If all the girls in the world who don't want to get married were assembled in one room, what on earth would we do with her?
Hey, how much did you pay for that tie, Arch?
$1.
Boy, you can't beat that.
Can't tie it either.
Hey, Charlie, how was your hunting trip for grizzly bears?
Oh, I was very lucky. I didn't run into a single one. Run into a few married ones, though.
Hey, Junior, do you believe in the two-party system?
I sure do. One Friday night and one Saturday night.
Well, I still believe that most marriages are happy.
Well, I struck a snag there.
If this keeps up, we're going to quarantine this crop.
Just let a smile be your umbrella, and you're gonna get a face full of rain.
Hey, Goober,
I saw you walking your bull down the road. How do you lead an animal like that?
Oh, it's easy. You just put a rope around his neck, find out which way he wants to go, and then hold on.
Good morning, Ganilla. What can I do for you?
Well, Gordy, I just want to complain about some of your merchandise that wouldn't launder.
Wouldn't launder? That lace looks fine to me.
Lace? Why, that's a sheet.
So old Doc Campbell cured you of your insomnia, huh, Roy?
Yeah, and I sure am relieved. Sometimes I lay awake half the night thinking about how I used to suffer.
Doctor, it seems that I can't afford the operation now.
Well, Minnie, it looks like you're going to have to talk about the last one for another year.
People criticize me for talking, but I don't really have that much to say, do I?
No, but I had to listen a long time before I found out.
Barbara Mandrell.
Show me a man that's got a good woman. Show me. Show me a man that's got a good woman. Show me. Show me a man that's got a good woman. Show me a man that's got a good woman. Show me a man that's got a good woman. Show me a man that's got a good woman. Show me a man that's got a good woman. I'll show you a man that goes to work humming. He knows he's got sweet love coming at the end of his working day. Show me a woman that's got a good man. Show me. Show me a woman that's got a good man. Show me. Show me a woman that's got a good man. Show me a woman that's got a good man. Show me a woman that's got a good man. Show me a woman that's got a good man. Show me a woman that's got a good man. I'll show you a woman doing all she can to make life worth living for her good man, so his troubles don't cross his mind. Show me two people in love with each other. Show me. Show me two people in love with each other. Show me. Show me two people in love with each other. Show me two people in love with each other. Show me two people in love with each other. Show me two people in love with each other. Show me a man that's got a good woman. Show me. Show me a woman that's got a good man. Show me. Show me two people in love with each other. Show me two people in love with each other. Show me two people in love with each other. Show me two people in love with each other.
I crossed a vegetable with a funny story.
What'd you get?
An arty joke.
Nothing's impossible. That is, provided you don't have to do it yourself.
Empty Arms Hotel.
We'd like to have a room.
Do you have luggage?
Yep.
Where is it?
At home.
You sure you have luggage at home?
Positive.
Well, good, because this is no sleazy hotel. We insist on luggage. Now, what is your names?
Mr. and Mrs. John Smith.
Do you have identification?
I got a picture of myself.
That's you, all right.
Don't ever invite Junior to dinner. He'll eat you out of house and home. He's the only man I know that eats for profit.
Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Deep, dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
It's not that my marriage license was too much expense,
But there must have been some mix-up or accidents.
the license they issued me must have been for some poodle or collie.
I've been leading a dog's life ever since.
Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Deep, dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
If this keeps up, I'm going to complain to the ASPCA.
Men, why some of them are so narrow-minded they can't even see past their own noses.
If a gorilla wants to drive your car, my advice is to let him. You see?
For you, sir, a rum punch.
Thank you. I can taste the rum, but where's the punch? Ask a silly question.
Here's Paul Ritchie.
When you're hurt beyond hurting and your heart can't go on, when the pillow beside you is as cold as the dawn, when you're feeling more lonely than you've ever been, that's when love can begin again. When you've learned you're not living, when you're living alone, when you can't keep your mind or your hand off the phone, when you learn that forgiving doesn't mean giving in, that's when love can begin again. When you're faced with a lifetime still left to live, and you're wondering if you gave it all you could give, if you admit that perfection isn't quite what you've been, that's when love can begin again. When you learn you're not living, when you're living alone, if you can't keep your mind or your hand off the phone, when you learn that forgiving doesn't mean giving in, that's when love can begin again. That's when love can begin again.
Hi, Junior.
Sunshine, every time you come around, I get real nervous.
That's a compliment, Junior.
After all, you're a pretty girl, and I'm a guy, and I know what you're after.
You do?
That's right, you're after my collection of soda pop bottles for Cap, but I'm not going to give them to you.
It's a good thing that Sunshine Corn Silk's a woman. Shape like that'll be wasted on a man.
Bill Blaylock and the modern sounds of bluegrass.
Junior Samples here for sample sales. Summer's right around the corner. If you're looking for a topless car, I got one in stock.
Mr. Samples, excuse me, I know you're a TV selling.
What do you want, George?
Well, I know you TV selling, but we got two topless cars on the back lot. That gray coupe in the back's got the top off now.
I thought that was a hard top.
Well, it was, but it took me 4 days to get the top off, but I got her off.
Get back to your lunch break. I want some words with you. And when you do...
What? How you let me mess up?
And when did you grow that mustache?
Just minutes while you was trying to read them lines.
Nurse Goodbye, dear.
Yes, Doctor.
You left your motor running.
That's just another reason why I never get seasick on this show.
There's one major problem with wives. Usually they're women. That's about the truth.
Hee Haw salutes Haynes Falls, New York. Population 297.
Salute! Howdy, and welcome to Minnie and Grandpa's Kitchen, the show that explains the ways and whys of food construction.
And what are we going to build today?
Well, Grandpa, we're going to make the fastest angel food cake in the world.
Boy, it better be, 'cause the last couple we made one for got married so fast the wedding cake fell before they could cut it.
Oh, get out of my...
Here's the Haggers.
Ain't gonna marry in the fall. Ain't gonna marry in the spring. I'm in love with a pretty little girl who wears a diamond ring. Never gonna kiss those ruby lips of the prettiest girl in town. Never gonna ask her if she'd marry me. I know she'd turn me down. 'Cause I'm just a country boy. Money have I none. 'Cause I've got silver in the stars and gold in the morning sun. Gold in the morning sun. Never could afford a store-bought ring with a sparkling diamond storm. All I could afford is a loving heart, the only one I own. 'Cause I'm just a country boy. Money have I none, but I've got silver in the stars and gold in the morning sun. Gold in the morning sun.
There's no telling what's next on Hee Haw. I know, but I promise not to tell.
Now here's Buck and Roy and picking and grinning.
I'm a greenie. Say, Buck, what time is it? I think my watch is slow.
It's 12 noon.
Well, I knew it was slow. Mine says 12 midnight.
Remember now, Roy, remember that honesty is the best policy. Nothing false has ever helped anyone.
Well, I wouldn't go along with that. Grandpa says his false teeth are a lot of help at supper time. Buck, is it true what I heard? Do you really go bear hunting with a club?
I sure do. Of course, there's about 35 of us in my club.
Okay. Go on a country, go on a run, go on a country, have a little fun. Go on a country, go on a world, go on a country, see my girl.
Did them overalls I gave you fit okay, Roy?
No, they sure didn't. I had to cut them off 3 times, and they're still too short.
Say, Roy. You ought to try these new instant breakfasts. So, you know, one helping will carry you right through to lunch.
Yeah, as long as you go back to bed and sleep till noon.
Farquharson here, sitting on the KORN worldwide and local news from right around home. And bring to you by Martha Murray's Round and Square Dance Hall, one of the state's biggest brawl rooms. Remember, there's a cover charge of 35 cents for to keep out your riffraff. Come early for the spot dance, wear something loose, and don't be shy about showing your spots. Flint Wicks is doing what he likes to do best this winter. Flint, he loves to fish through the ice for Palomino cherries down to Art Rumsey's Bar and Grill. His wife asked him why he don't get a job. Flint, he just referred here to the parable of your loaves and fishes in the Bible, and that's what Flint claims he does best. Loaves and fishes. He did have a job last summer as assistant street sweeper over to Horner's Corners, but the town had to let him go when they found he was a little weak around the lampposts. Letitia Magnetawan, who is a first-grade teacher over to Pefferlaw Public School in the auxiliary class, was bit pretty severe at the recess by a dog on one of the legs right there in the school grounds. They give her a couple of shots of your Cerium in case the dog was rabies, but Principal Lorne Dunstan says it could just as easily have been a child. My God, you'd think they could control their pupils better than that.
Why, he's just cute as a bugsy.
Grandpa Jones and his lovely wife, Ramona.
Well, Dooley was a good old man who lived below the mill. Dooley had 2 daughters and a 40-gallon still. One gal watched the boiler, the other watched the spout. Mama corked the bottles while old Dooley fetched them out. Oh, Dooley, stepping up a holler, Dooley, trying to make $1, Dooley. Give me a swallow and a payback someday. Oh, Dooley, stepping up a holler, Dooley, trying to make $1, Dooley. Give me a swallow and a payback someday. Yum, 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 yum.
The revenuers came for him, slipping through the woods. Old Dooley got behind them and he never lost his goods. Dooley was a trader when into town he come. Sugar by the bushel and molasses by the ton.
Oh, Dooley, slick up a holler, Dooley, trying to make $1, Dooley. Give me a swallow and a payback someday. Oh, Dooley, slipping up a holler, Dooley, trying to make $1, Dooley. Give me a swallow and a payback someday. Oh, I remember very well the day old Dooley died. The women folk looked sorry and the men stood round and cried. Now Dooley's on the mountain, they lies there all alone. A jug was beside him and a barrel for a stone. Oh, Dooley, stepping up a holler, Dooley, trying to make $1, Dooley. Give me a swallow and a payback someday. Oh, Dooley, stepping up a holler, Dooley, trying to make $1, Dooley. Give me a swallow and a payback someday.
Junior, you used to say there was something about me you loved.
Yeah, but that's all spent now.
Roses are red and violets are green. I know it doesn't rhyme, but roses are red and violets are green, 'cause I saw them hanging on the line.
And I thought they got rid of violence on TV.
Barbara Mandrell.
I've got that old-time religion. Got that old-time religion. And that is why I'm satisfied. me and they turn me from the door. If they sow no seeds of kindness and make a thorn in my path grow, well, it won't matter over yonder when I reach the other side. 'Cause I'm gonna sit down by my Jesus, satisfied, satisfied, I'm satisfied, satisfied. No trouble can ever get me down. When my eyes are closed in death with my Jesus, I'll be at rest. And do you know I'm satisfied? I've got that old time religion, got that old time religion. That is why I'm satisfied.
Need help keeping your digestive balance? Align can help. Only Align has Bifantis, a patented probiotic that naturally helps maintain your digestive balance. Try Align today.
The Grand Ole Opry Country Classics Cruise sets sail for the Caribbean in January, and you're in for a country music vacation of a lifetime. Hi, everybody. This is Ralph Emery inviting you to join my Opry friends and me on the high seas. It'll be a great week aboard Royal Caribbean International with incredible ports of call, plus classic country music and conversation with my fellow Hall of Famer Gene Shepard, as well as Jeannie Seeley, T.G. Shepard, Jan Howard, and Mandy Barnett. Fun, sun, good friends, and the music you and I love most. Who could ask for anything more?
Call 1-866-653-OPRY. We'll see you on board. Call or visit online now to join the Opry Country Classics Cruise. Call 1-866-653-OPRY or visit oprycruise.com.
Hee Haw salutes Pleasant Hill, Louisiana. Population 907.
Good morning. Good morning. Could I have just a few minutes of your time?
Oh, I suppose so, but I'm a very busy man and also a man of very few words.
Well, you're just the man I'm looking for because I'm a dictionary salesman.
Here's Roy Clark.
Out where the bright lights are glowing, you're drawn like a moth to a flame. You laugh while the wine's overflowing, while I sit and whisper your name. Four walls to hear me, four walls to see, four walls too near me, closing in on me. Sometimes I ask why I'm waiting, but my walls have nothing to say. I'm made for love, not for hating. So here, where you left me, I'll stay. Four walls to hear me, four walls to see, four
morning.
Yeah, I got a letter from home today.
Oh,
got right next to my heart.
Y'all know my folks, don't you?
Yes.
Had a good time up there, didn't you? Let's see what to say here. Say, dear String Bean, say Mr. and Mrs. Sizemore was over the other night. Say they're the ones that run that clothing and hardware store. See, they said business sure was bad. They said business was so bad that the people that didn't intend to pay wasn't even buying. See, they had a big circus in town last week, and one of them big tiger cats got loose. See, the man wanted Sam Dude to help him catch it. Sam Dude said, no, he's scared of that big cat. The man said, somebody's got to get that cat. Sam Dude said, somebody else, not him. The man said, that cat's gentle. Said, he'll eat right off your hand. Sam Dude said, yeah, eat off your leg, too. Said, well, that old cat, he ain't got no teeth. He can't bite you. Sam Dude said, no, I don't want him gumming around with me neither.
We never ran away from home as kids. No, home ran away from us. Our folks lived in a trailer.
I was overjoyed the day of our wedding. For months I had dreamed of holding you tight. But I saw the way our marriage was heading. You watched the TV on our wedding night. Where, oh where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and I thought I'd found true love. You met another and you must go.
Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper?
Well, we got quail on the menu, plump and round, and mushrooms from the woods, fried up brown, and home-canned peaches with rich whipped cream and fresh brewed coffee. It's the best you ever seen.
Yum,
And he's gonna sing.
Our town may be small, but it's not fair to say there's nothing to do after dark. You can always go take in a haircut or two, or watch while they padlock the park. The library's open each night until 6, and so we will stroll down, I guess. And if you're real quiet and don't make a sound, you can hear all the Reader's Digest. You can hear all the Reader's Digest. Our sidewalks are made out of wood, don't you see? So we roll them up every night. No respectable person is out after 8, and so we turn off the town light. Every night about sundown is when it gets dark, but that's when the thrill is the best. We head for the library for something to do, just to hear all the Reader's Digest. Just to hear all the Reader's Digest. On Saturday morning, a semi come through, and it stops at our general store. That new bacon slicer we got just last week, we watched till it was a bore. Now you can go to the hen house and feel of warm eggs. It's a thrill, but it's still not the best. After supper, the library's the place to be, just to hear all the Reader's Digest. To hear all the Reader's Digest.
Doctor, you're gonna help me.
Oh, well, how's your right lung?
Oh, that's fine. I can talk okay through that.
Yeah, that's right. I called old Doc Campbell. I told him I broke my toe. Yeah. No, he didn't send an ambulance over for me. He sent a tow truck.
Isn't he sad?
Archie, I quit my job down at the filling station because the boss said something I didn't like.
Well, what did he say?
You're fired.
Grandpa, what do you call a guy who builds his igloo under the snow?
Well, I give up. What do you call him?
An Eskimo.
I tell you, anything goes around here.
Yeah, and I hope that boy's one of the first.
George, I didn't see you in church on Sunday.
I know you didn't. I took up a collection.
Say, Misty, did you ever hear the story about the peacock?
No, Gordy.
Oh, it's a beautiful tale.
Roy, I hear your bride comes from a fine family.
Yeah, but the sad thing is she brought most of them with her.
Hey, Ganella, I hear your golf game has improved so much that you're now breaking 90.
Oh, Archie, that's nothing. Well, I break 90 on almost every hole.
Buckhorns and the Buckaroos.
High on the mountain, tell me what do you see? Backtracks, looking back at me. Better get your rifle, boy, before it's too late. Cause the bear's got the little pig and headed through the gate. Well, he's big around the middle and he's broad across the rump, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Ain't never been caught, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he's a lot like me. Here's Jay on the banjo. Saved up my money and I bought me some trees. They started making honey way up in the trees. Cut down the tree, but the honey's all gone. Old Slewfoot's done made himself at home. Well, he's big around the middle and he's broad across the rump, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Ain't never been caught, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he's a lot like me. It's Don on the fiddle. Well, now winter's coming on and this corner belongs. The river's froze over, so where can it go? We'll chase him up the gully and we'll run him in the well and shoot him in the bottom just to listen to him yell. Well, he's big around the middle and he's broad across the rump, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Ain't never been caught, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he's a lot like me. Some folks say he's a lot like me.
We love the time we spend with you, to share a song and a laugh or two. May your pleasures be many, your troubles be few.
Good night, everybody.
We'll see you next week on
Hee Haw!